Alright, so it is currently about 3:28 in the morning, and I put a shoe on with one hand. We are just about to leave to do a sunrise photo mission to see the Grand Tetons. And we're going to be going on the opposite side of where we are now. So we have about hour and a half car ride. Not too bad, but it is early, so
Hey guys, this is Usain. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, I am a filmmaker, photographer, and travel photographer. Today we're doing a little sunrise photo mission to a place that's honestly just 2.5 hours away from me.
look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look.
First photo stop of the day. I think it was pretty successful. Let's see what else today has to offer.
What inspired this trip was seeing a video by an amazing YouTuber named Rick Bebbington. And in the vlog, he traveled to Grand Teton National Park.
All right, we made it at Mormon Row. That's what this place is called.
Aw, there's a sign that says no drones.
It looks really beautiful. The sun is just not quite up yet, but it's very like pastel. There's this beautiful like pink house. Check this out.
Seeing his reaction to these amazing mountains and the amazing scenery that I've honestly been taking for granted really inspired me to go back with a different eye. So I live about 2.5 hours away from the Grand Tetons, and there's this really famous barn area by the Grand Teton National Park where you have these amazing barns, and they are perfectly framed with the mountains behind them, and it looks absolutely stunning. There are just so many photos of people being there. I'm pretty sure Ansel Adams was there at some point. I haven't really taken photos for myself for a while, so getting into that mode was really fun and definitely worth it. One thing I love to do when traveling is capture photos of people there. It kind of rounds out the story.
Okay, you got a whole little photographer's workshop over there. Not really workshop, but they're all trying to get the beautiful photo of the barn with the Tetons in the back. But I'm kind of liking this the framing of this pink house. I'm gonna try getting a photo there.
It's 5:44, so nice and early. The sun hasn't quite peeked over the mountain yet, but it is significantly brighter, and it is crowded now. The parking lot is full because everyone wants to get the beautiful photos, and that's, can you blame them? So nice. So we're off to the second spot because there's one spot here, all of like the pink house, the little house, and like the big barn. There's another spot down the road with another barn that's a little bit more isolated. It's just that one barn. We're gonna try to go over there and see how it looks.
Right away, I'm taking photos. I'm hopping between photos on the 50mm 1.2 and of course using some wide angles as well as some zooms. Here I'm framing the barn with some brush in the foreground as well as the Tetons in the background. And then of course I had to get the OG shot. And then I got a shot of this couple taking some photos. For me, it just sets the mood about the vibe and how iconic this spot is. I think it's really great that people are so inspired by photos they've seen before. I wanted to change it up. I thought maybe I can change up this angle and hopefully take a photo that someone might not have seen before. And I love this shot because instead of taking the standard photo that everyone's, lining up to take and selfies and stuff like that, I decided to move a little bit to the left and frame myself between some trees and some bushes and take the photo of the barn from there. It just adds a little bit of foreground element that I really love to add in my photos, and it kind of separates them from other people.
Okay, so I don't really have a tripod, So I'm just kind of putting the camera on the fence and I'll stay there. But I guess the reason why I'm out here, I've never really realized how accessible these places are, and how when they are accessible, we take them for granted. And I kind of just thought to myself, I don't want to do that. I want to explore these places, and I don't know how long I'm going to be in this area. While I'm here, I might as well take all the photos I can and explore while I can, right? That's why we're doing this. That's why we woke up at 3 in the morning and drove 2 hours just to watch the sunrise over the Tetons. And let me tell you something, it's pretty magical.
As the sun was rising, the mountains just started to glow. They got all pink and orangey. The sun was just peeking over the mountains behind us and hitting the Tetons in such a beautiful way.
Okay, so here's a little photography tip for you. Everyone right now is all over there. That's obviously the obvious shot of the barn from the Tetons. But if you just decide to go a little bit off the beaten path, you get a whole nother view that is completely your own. No one in front. It's also a little quiet, and you just get a different perspective. So right now I'm at 35, but I'm wondering what a photo will look like at 50 mil. Maybe break out the 7200 and see what I can compose.
So while I'm just chilling in the shrubbery here, kind of hidden from everyone, let me ask you a question. Why do we document things? If we look at all these people over here, they're all taking photos in front of this famous barn that everyone's seen in these amazing photos, and with the Tetons and everything like that. Why document all this? And I think it's simple: to keep memories, to remember the places that you've been. And I think it's really awesome that we all have cameras nowadays, and we all have all this amazing technology in order for us to do that. How do we make it different? How do we take our craft and put a little spin on these memories? And I think that's why it's so fun to come out and shoot. And even if we've been to the same place over and over again, maybe challenge yourself. Next time I come out here, I'll bring only one lens and see what I can do. Next time I'll come on a day that it's just rainy or it's just terrible weather. Even right now, you see over there, it's kind of bright, and there's no clouds in the sky, which I prefer because it kind of gives a little bit of mood. I think it's all part of the adventure, and I think maybe one day I'll take these collection of photos of this barn and make a photo book, or who knows. I guess what I'll leave you with is get out there, shoot more. Even if you live in a city or a town and you've shot every single inch of it, go out there and do it again. That's the whole point of me going out here, is I feel like I've been stuck, and just coming out here, hopefully I can find something new again.
I think as creatives, we tend to get stuck in the same loop. Recently, I found myself working project after project, just kind of going through the motions. As creatives, we lose that spark very easily, especially when I'm doing the same things over and over again. So going out here and taking photos just for the heck of it, just to capture nature's beauty, really helped me get out of that rut, to get out of that dry spell and reignite that spark of creativity. So for those of you that are feeling like you're in a rut, to get out there, bring your gear, whatever it may be, and go out to the same places you see every single day and go shoot. And by doing that, you won't take it for granted. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell for more travel videos and photography videos to come. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all later. Peace.